At power forward, Kyle Anderson. Let's meet your Baltimore start.
Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Now here's Paul. Hield on the wing. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
B.A., he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
Hield drives in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, anytime Buddy Hield has a little bit of a runway, you knew he was going to go up with force. That's a big-time dunk.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Alexander-Walker. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
To the middle. Oh, they pick off the pass. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. And another basket for Minnesota.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Pass to Paul. Deflects the pass. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. And finished off by Anderson.
And it's incredible how taking good risk on defense often leads to good looks at the other end.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Back to Paul. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Here's Hield. Rebound Minnesota.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area. That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hield. To the wing on the left. To end the run. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hield's got his second bucket on the night.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
Remaining first 2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. For Baltimore, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Hield passes to Paul. Out to Kleba. Outside Hield. Back to Kleba. Pass to Paul. Just 4 to shoot. Hield from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Alexander-Walker, the pass to Towns. The shot's good.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
So it's the home team now. 8-point game. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for them.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Howard finds Kleba. Launches it. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Anderson. Edwards, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. And he lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
They're really working the paint now.
Baltimore has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Out to Hield. Pass to Kleba. Right wing. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. They're leading by 8. Missed inside.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 8. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
So for Minnesota right now, T.J. Warren out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Ball, then there's McDaniels, and it's Conley in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Rose. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
I tell you, one of these guys who just specializes in drawing contact from the defender. Derrick Rose always attacking.
And he makes a first. Well, we normally don't pick favorites, but come on. Do you have a player you like watching the most, Grant?
All right, B.A., you're going to get me in trouble, but I do love Ja Morant. I mean, he flies, he plays so fearless, and he also gets his teammates involved. Ja is really fun to watch.
Waters is checked in for Warren.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, "If I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well." Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Rose. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Johnson finds Howard, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Minnesota, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, right now for Baltimore, they've really found their identity as a team, managing to establish themselves as serious contenders.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Ball passes to Conley. From downtown. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Howard. Back to Horton Tucker. Shot is up. Buries the jump shot. Horton Tucker's got his first basket of the night.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Left side Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Rose, the pass to Howard. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
Now here's Conley, defended by Horton Tucker. Lets the three fly. The shot by Conley, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A. just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
From deep, Johnson, pure from three-point range. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead. Minnesota calls timeout.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, let them hear it.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards comes in for Conley, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Ball. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Heel, and he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The first one falls.
Alexander Walker taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Paul. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the great floor generals to ever play the game. He is the maestro at orchestrating offense.
And he knocks down the first one. Paul hits them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Minnesota in the lead. Alexander Walker, the pass to McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Three-pointer. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Baltimore, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 19 points in the win against Milwaukee.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Pass to Kleba. Paul against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Kleba. 6 to shoot. Heel drives in. Over to the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Heel finds Paul. 1:05 left in the second. Pass to Howard. Out to Heel. And here's Paul. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Over Heel. Oh, rejected by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many whole defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. You know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Bagley's checked in for Howard. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Anderson's checked in. .41 seconds left in the first half. And he can't get that one. For Baltimore, they've gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start in the second. Out to the right wing. Outside Heel. .6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kleba. Lets it go from the wing. Nice jump shot. Give him 8 points now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside, Anderson. Kicks it out, Towns. The three is up. Drills it from deep. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
And you look at the league, Shaq, you've said today's players are pudding pops, which, by the way, are delicious. Any other dessert-related put-downs?
Great question, Ernie. Cupcakes, always good. Soft serve.
2 on the nose, Kenny. Work on it. I'll come back to you. Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty good for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
You know, fans tend to love wide-open games, but the teams that are consistently great take care of the basketball. They're not interested in the theater. I mean, they just want to win.
Style points taking a back seat, unlike us here in the studio. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got Maxi Kleba, Chris Paul out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Dwight Howard. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Anderson for 3. It's rebounded by Kleba. Anderson's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Out to Hield. The 3. Fires in the triple. Hield's got 8.
Well, one of the most valuable pieces of real estate in the NBA, that corner 3. It's shorter than other spots, and Mr. Hield cashes in.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now. Look at Shai playing big inside.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Outside Hield. Howard, the pass to Paul. Howard with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible doors.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Now here's Anderson. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And there's Towns on the assist by Anderson. And it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
As if he's not tough enough to guard already. Towns with the floater.
Paul looking it over. Out to the wing. Inside. Edwards pulls it in.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. He has 7.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Kleber, right side. Back to Paul. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. They need this. And it's Healed, missing.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Oh, it's Towns with the finish. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so Paul will bring it up for Baltimore. They trail by 11. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Healed for 3. Anderson pulls it down. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Edwards has got 10 points.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Baltimore has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Kleber with a screen. Ball passes to Kleber. The floater. Can't cash it in from close range.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
In transition, here they come. Here's Howard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Dwight Howard's massive frame makes him a problem on the interior. Good job drawing contact.
First free throw is good. Bagley's checked in for Baltimore. Horton Tucker comes in for Healed. Lonzo Ball's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so Howard nails them both.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Outside Horton Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Horton Tucker's got his second bucket on the night.
Not the most effective pick, but he salvages the play with a terrific move.
And here's Edwards outside. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Horton Tucker. Howard with a screen on Edwards. Kept alive. Howard, the pass to Bagley. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards can't get that one to fall. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
We're not talking to each other. Offensively or defensively, let's talk.
Jason Kidd, citing one of the things that can happen over the course of an evening, a breakdown in communication.
The problem is, even in a league of superstars, this is ultimately a team game. You have to work together to succeed.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. In at forward, Edwards and McDaniels. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with ball, and it's Garza in at the 5. It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Now here's ball. Pass to McDaniels. Pulls up. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Here's Rose. The shot off that time. McDaniels with some nice D. Sweet little floater. McDaniels got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Here's Rose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
When you're losing, you can't afford to give the ball away.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Rose. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Anderson's checked in for Garza. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Back to Alexander Walker. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Baltimore shooting at about 44% so far. And here's Horton Tucker. Outside Paul. Back to Horton Tucker to stop the run. Paul controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, Chris Paul, diminutive of frame by NBA standards, but unafraid to mix it up on the glass.
Ball with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Pass to Alexander Walker. It's good, and the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And Minnesota calls time here. And until recently, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that the NBA's age limit would come back down to 18. Are you surprised that didn't happen, Grant?
You know, B.A., I am surprised. We heard players saying it's not fair to make guys wait. You know, Commissioner Silver seems receptive, so that was slightly unexpected that age 19 remains the rule.
Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Edwards. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. And it's off from three-point range. Hield for 3. Sinks the tray.
The stop and the pop by Buddy Hield.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Here's Alexander Walker. Releases from 15. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Baltimore, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Here's a 3 from Paul. A minute and a half left in the 4th quarter here. He buries it from 3.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
For Baltimore, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Howard with a screen on Edwards. Puts up a 3. Towns with a rebound.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Timberwolves.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. The fadeaway. That one off the back iron and out. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. And we did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We leave you now with our New Balance Player of the Game.